Hello, cosmic beings. Welcome to Being Cosmick. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I am so glad that each and every one of you are here. I'm going to do a collective message today. So, with that, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I'm going to take a step aside to let spirit pass through. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, comments, subscribes, donations. All of it really, really, really helps out the channel, and I am so, so thankful. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you all are doing well on this fine day or night. Okay, we've got Imbal, which is awakening. So you could be going through an awakening right now. A spiritual awakening, most likely. The thing is on this journey, there's like multiple awakenings that happen. So, um, yeah, it's kind of just like there will be a little awakening and then a little one, then a little one, and then, the big one can hit all at once for some people, and then for other people it's just like all of these little awakenings that build to the awareness and the understanding of like the big one. um Not everybody goes through like this big giant awakening. um I am picking up that this is for a collective. You either are going through the big one, or you already have and you're going through another awakening that maybe feels just as intense. Yeah. um I feel like you have a lot of energy running through your body or attempting to run through your body right now. Ah, and we've got stability. So that would explain it, because I'm feeling like so much energy just going through my body. And I feel like that's your energy. And maybe you're having a difficult time kind of grounding it in, or like, uh, yeah, like grounding it in is a good way to put it. I was, I just saw or had thought about, there was a couple phases through my like big awakening where I would just kind of like shake sometimes. And that is normal if you're experiencing that. That being said, got to do the medical disclaimer. I'm not offering medical advice. If you're experiencing physical symptoms and they're bringing you discomfort or you're concerned in any way, check with a healthcare professional. Use your discernment. From a spiritual perspective, what's happening is you are upgrading. So your entire system is upgrading. And so with that, the divine is giving you like massive amounts of energy to run through your body to help you shift and to help you ascend. Because remember, I'm being told, remember, a huge part of awakening is physically awakening. So the body has to catch up, and with that, the body will get flooded with a bunch of energy. And with that, when that happens, it's really important to take a step back and to listen to your body and ask what your body needs. Sometimes it needs rest, and then you just lay there and vibrate. Sometimes you need to, eat lighter foods, etc. Like I went raw vegan for a little bit, to kind of help this process. Just listen to what your body is telling you. It's going to let you know. And then, on that note, you might crave a steak because you need to ground your energy. You know, Obviously, just listen to your body and, your belief systems and everything. Of course, take all of that into account. I'm just saying that really listening to your body at this time. Maybe you're being called to take a couple showers a day or get into water in some form, and that can help this energy move. Water's conductive, so it helps this energy move. It's also very cleansing. So just pay attention and really do your best to listen to what your body's asking you right now or guiding you to do, because that's just going to make it easier. So with the staff, okay. So what this is saying is, oh, okay. So this is feeling like you're being redirected. And what I'm picking up is that's a spiritual awakening in a nutshell. Like being redirected by, your higher self. Like, but I'm going this way. Nope, you're going this way. Um, the biggest redirect of your life. Um, that's funny. So with this, the message here is don't give up and allow this to happen. Know that anything that is falling away from your life right now is meant to fall away. And with that, you're clearing space to bring in stuff that's, I just heard bigger and better. And so, if friendships are falling away right now, it's because you're preparing yourself to bring in friendships that are more fulfilling. A significant other situation. This could be a job situation. This oftentimes it's in big areas of life during these awakening phases that these redirects will happen. And sometimes it's like you'll be asked to pivot in one direction of life, and then you'll kind of go there, and then you'll go through another little awakening, and then you'll be redirected in another phase of life. And so just know that you're only going to take on what it is that you can handle. In some of us get redirected in all areas of life at once. That was the case for me. Well, it was all areas. Pretty to back. It was like this is not in alignment. This is not in alignment. This is not in alignment. I mean, it was just back to back. And during that phase, it can feel like your life's falling apart. And the beautiful thing is it's not falling apart as much as it is being redone in a beautiful way. Yeah, okay, so I just saw an interesting visual. So I saw like the building blocks that kids have, and I saw that there was like this sculpture that was created, but it was very, one little of wind would, like a breath of air would knock it down. And then so the divine comes in and is like, put this block here, put this block here, put this one here, and is guiding you to redo it. And you're like, it just, my whole structure is gone. And it's like, yeah, and watch this. Put this one here, and like the divine's guiding you through rebuilding. And then all of a sudden, it's like this immaculate structure that you didn't even know was possible with this set of blocks. It's that kind of a process. And so the more we hold on to those blocks that the divine's trying to help us rearrange, the more we're like, no, it, we're just prolonging the process. To take a step back and just go, okay, fine. And this isn't like completely giving all, like, I heard control, and that's kind of a good term, but it's also like it's knowing that it's your higher self that's helping you do this. So your higher self knows what it is that you want at a soul level all the time, and is guiding you to get into these situations and have these experiences that really bring complete soul fulfillment. And it's the ego self that's like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't understand why this has to go away. I liked that thing. And your higher self's like, yeah, but trust me, you're going to like this thing a whole lot more. Confirmation verb. Okay. Okay, I'm going to pull one more of this. Okay, so we've got altar and dedication. So for some of you, you could be being guided to actually like constructing an altar to maybe like your ancestors or um a certain deity, something like that. This could also be just like a nature shelf. That's a form of an altar. Um I do that with my daughter, where we have this shelf, and then it's like each season we'll pick some flowers, ethically of course, and put it on there, and put some things that symbolize like summer, and then switch it out and do autumn. And we have like these little felt gnomes, and you know all that fun stuff, and decorate it. And that's kind of like a nod to the seasons and earth and the cycles and all of that. um so you could be being called to do something of that nature, and that will also help you to really assist yourself through this awakening process. And it will also help to gain the stability, um and give you the clarity on this stability. And then we also had the tarot cards and guidance that came out. So you could be being called to maybe either get a personal reading, I just heard that, and get some like more personalized guidance. Or you could be being called to start a divination practice of some sort for yourself to get your own guidance. And I also heard that if you have been debating on doing something like this, like a YouTube channel or, whatever, where you are using your gifts, there's a reason that you are feeling that way. And for extra confirmation, we got a scrying mirror. And this is also shadow, so this can also be shadow work going on right now as well. And by doing that shadow work, you're going to help to integrate this awakening. And it's really bringing the light and the dark aspects of the self together. And then, that's going to help with the stability thing as well. Okay. Well, with that, yep, that is all. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. If this does resonate, you can let me know in the comments below. You can also just claim the energy by using an emoji. And if you would like to see more content from me, hit that subscribe button. And if you like this message, you can hit that like button. And I will see you on the next message. Bye.